everyone, Kelly Shaffner here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. I am so pleased that you guys are joining me on this journey. On day 1 of this journey, I asked for some questions because normally I do videos all about women's fashion, shopping, subscription boxes, stuff like that. But in the month of December, you will still see those videos, but you will also get a sprinkling of who I am. So thank you very much for your questions. If you are joining me for the first time, welcome to my channel. Please be certain to subscribe and join me for a future video. And to my returning subscribers, you guys rock. I have to thank you for your questions. Thank you for your video ideas. That's very helpful because I kind of decided on the fly to do this. So here I am looking for video ideas. Viewers are the best in all of YouTube land. I feel very blessed to have you watching my videos. I want to address a question in Vlogmas number 1. Question was, do you have children? Yes, I am a very proud mother of 2 sons, Dusty and Casey. My older son, Dusty, that made me a mother, was born in 1982, and my younger son, Casey, not his real name, that's what we call him. Casey was born in 1989. I think that has a lot to do with the 80s being my favorite decade. Yes, I love the 80s. I had 2 beautiful boys and a can of Aquanet. All things were great in the 80s. My younger son, Casey, lives on the East Coast, and he has been on the East Coast for a number of years, and we don't celebrate the Christmas holidays together. I mean, we do in spirit, and we talk to one another, and we celebrate that way, but physically we have not had a Christmas meal together in a number of years. I hope that that changes someday, but my son is married. He got married a couple years ago to an angel, Christina. It's his junior high school sweetheart. Isn't that cool? And I love this little, he has a family and he has traditions, and his traditions are different even from the traditions that I raised him with. And that's really, it's been very fun to watch my son move into his, my older son, Dusty, passed away in 2009. And he did live in Las Vegas, so I did celebrate the holidays with him every year. It's a whole new subject, right? Getting through the holidays with a broken heart, because that's what happens when you lose a child. I felt very alone when I lost my son. To find out there's a lot of people on this planet, even in this city that I live in, that have lost their children. And I really, until it happened to me, I had no idea that other people were really dealing with this. It was just kind of something that I had seen on television before. I really didn't know how to deal with it. And I'll tell you, when you have a devastating loss like that, it's suffocating. And I had to get help. I had to get help to carry that burden. I went to a support group. I am going to leave a link to that support group in the description box below, because if any of you feel like you are suffocating with grief, not just during the holidays, at any time, I just want to leave you a resource that was very, very helpful to me. It's nationwide too. It's not just here in my city. So please reach out to them because they helped me, and perhaps they can help you as well. I do miss having my son over for Christmas dinner, and I was actually going to title this video, How to Survive the Holidays When You Have Grief on Your Heart. And my husband asked me to title this video, How to Thrive, because that really should be the ultimate goal, how to thrive with this one and only life that I have. And I do have a surviving child. And what I learned through that support group is our children, regardless of age, are looking to us. They're looking at their parents to set an example on how to grieve. I say that only because I lost my sister in 2002. She died in November, and in December, when we celebrated the holidays, my mother made certain that we celebrated my sister. It was not going to be a day of mourning, our first Christmas without her. And there were some tears cried that Christmas, but there were also a lot of laughs, and a lot of fun was had by our family as we celebrated our first Christmas without my baby sister. My mother set a very fine example for me, and I didn't follow suit. When I lost my sister, I lost my father a few years later. I didn't handle it. But the death of my son was so devastating that I had to reach out for help. and the holidays look different for me today. But I'll tell you one of the things that I do. I'm one of those mamas that still goes out and Christmas shops and sends a great big package of gifts to my son. The first year that my son was gone, I felt sad and I was feeling pity because I couldn't buy gifts for my son, and yet the idea came to me that there is a child out there that could use a Christmas blessing. And so every year my husband and I have somehow had a family or someone that we have been able to bless with Christmas. So that money that I normally would have spent on my older son, I'm able to take that money and buy gifts for a family, a child, or someone in need. Last year, we didn't know who to buy for, so my husband and I got a really nice backpack and we filled it full of nice stuff. We put socks and blankets and a Pendleton and food and goodies and cookies, and we drove the streets of Las Vegas until we found a man sitting all by himself, shivering in the cold. We stopped our car and gave him the backpack, and I don't even think he said thank you. I think he just looked at my husband. And that was my gift to my son. And that has become a new Christmas tradition for my husband, and probably one of the most gratifying for me. I tell myself that my son is up there kind of pointing me in the direction of somebody who might need help, and that may be a lie that I'm telling myself, but it does offer some comfort. If you are experiencing grief in the holidays, please reach out below, because I will lift you in prayer. I know what it's like, but I also know that we can survive, and more importantly, we can thrive. God bless you. God bless you.